The revelation at the end of the boys' comic that Black Noir, one of the 7 members, was actually a Homelander clone who had been lying in wait for the entire time was shocking and also begged important questions. Supporters were quick to question why Homelander, who had X-ray vision, was unable to see through Black Noir's mask. As far as artist Russell Braun is concerned, there's actually a resolution to this apparent plot hole. The Boys Omnibus, which compiles every episode of the series, has the solution. The revolutionary superhero satires omnibus editions provide insightful behind-the-scenes looks at the creation of the comic book series. The back matter of the Boys Omnibus is a goldmine of the Boys information, ranging from early character and panel designs to original pitch concepts, placing the plot in the DC universe, and making the 7 the Justice League. Russell Braun, the artist of The Boys, explains the purported plot issue raised by the Black Noir disclosure. Black Noir disclosed that he was a Homelander clone in The Boys number 65. He then goes on to kill Homelander viciously, accomplishing the whole point of his existence. This was the result of a dark scheme that had been developing behind the scenes in the series almost since the very first issue. Black Noir would pose as Homelander, carry out horrible crimes, and lead Homelander to believe that he was the one carrying them out. Eventually, Homelander became more and more evil as a result of this, which gave Noir the motivation to carry out his original purpose. Although Russell Braun's response may not please every fan, it does clarify how the Boys authors saw Homelander, which may or may not alter fans' preconceived ideas about the antagonistic soup. Braun responded to a fan's query over whether Homelander would have employed X-ray vision to peer beneath Black Noir's mask with a query of his own, which was cited in the Boys Omnibus. Is it truly possible that he lacked the ability to distinguish between a millimeter of fabric and layers of bone, muscle, and brain in order to recognize a face? Indeed, Homelander could see through Black Noir's mask, as the artist admits, but it would take absurdly great precision to just be able to see his face and not his flesh. In response to this plot hole, Braun notes that Homelander would need to use extreme caution while using his X-ray vision to confirm that Black Noir was his clone. More significantly, though, he makes readers consider if Homelander, as he is portrayed in the series, would have taken the time or made the effort to do so. Stated differently, the artist of The Boys modifies the question so that it becomes more about Homelander's character than his abilities. Homelander would see exactly the same thing he sees when he looks at everyone else if he were to casually glance at Black Noir with his X-ray vision, a skeleton. He would need a purpose to adjust his vision to observe just through Noir's mask, even if he could do so with such minuscule accuracy. This implies that any doubts regarding Black Noir would have needed to originate from an alternative source. It is safe to rule out the possibility that this is a plot hole or error in The Boys in light of this. Although there isn't a story hole in The Boys number 65's Black Noir disclosure, it is crucial to comprehend Homelander. It is possible to rephrase the question of why he failed to discover that Black Noir was his clone in order to provide a deeper examination into Homelander's personality. It is interesting to speculate as to why Homelander would permit the 7 to include a member in disguise whom he knew so little about, given his extreme growth in paranoia throughout the series. Throughout The Boys, Homelander's leadership facade, and VOD Americans' propaganda portraying him as the world's greatest hero concealed the reality of an unprepared, undisciplined individual who was also conceited and indifferent to human life. In actuality, Homelander was too busy amassing fortune and basking in his celebrity to even acknowledge that Black Noir might pose a threat. He neglected to look into Black Noir more, which proved to be a fatal mistake at the height of his success. There are many reasons why readers might find The Boys number 65's Black Noir reveal objectionable, but the notion that it is a plot hole is by far the most feeble defense. Although it's a valid question, Russell Braun's answer indicates that the authors of the book are not concerned about it.